Hi guys, it's Thursday and it's time for our creative activity for this week. Now, on Sunday and Monday, we talked about being in the transfiguration story, and we talked about how Jesus was changed in front of Peter and James and John, and Moses and Elijah were also there. And those were two men that had been alive way before Peter and James and John were alive. So they came back to be present for the transfiguration of Jesus. And so we talked about how he was transfigured, and Moses and Elijah were men in the Bible who were called prophets. And they prophesied and told people what was going to happen in the future. And they also have another name. They are called ancestors. So ancestors are folks who came before us, and they inspire us and they make us want to be our best selves. So today our activity is going to be about ancestors. Now, when I did this activity, it made me think of what I call a family tree. So some of you may have family members who keep track of all your relatives who have come before you, and they make it sometimes into the shape of a family tree with branches for different parts of your family and offshoots for maybe it's mom's side, maybe it's grandpa's side, and a lot of people call that a family tree. We are going to call this one an ancestor tree because it's not just family. Ancestors are also people who are in our lives who give us a reason to improve, or they give us, they make us feel like we want to be better, and they teach us and they share their wisdom and their faith with us. So what you're going to do today is you're going to get a piece of paper, any paper will do, and some markers or a pen or a pencil, doesn't matter, something to write with, and that's really all you need. If you want to get more creative supplies like stickers or construction paper or scissors, things like that, you can, and I'll show you in a little bit what you can do with those. So this is what my ancestor tree looks like. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to write your name right in the middle of the paper. That's where it starts. You are the center of your ancestor tree, okay? And then up above your name, you're going to write the names of people who you think are your ancestors. So on mine, I have my mom and my dad. They're my ancestors. I have Jesus because he is an ancestor of mine, because he is like my father, and he teaches me and he shares his love with me. I also have Abraham up here. Abraham is said to be the father of all people. He was the one that all the nations came from in the Old Testament. Then I have over here my grandma Emma. She was one of my ancestors. I learned so much from her, and I still do. Up here I have Miss C. She was my pre-algebra teacher, and she helped me realize that I wanted to be a math teacher. And then over here I have Dan T, and that is Dan Todd, who was my youth director when I was in high school. And I didn't know it at the time, but he taught me so many things that I use in my life now as a parent and as a youth director. So you write all these people up here. Remember, ancestors are folks who came before us, they lived before us, and they inspire us to be our best selves. So not necessarily family, but just people who help you want to be better. They help you learn about yourself. They give you goals, things like that. So after you do that, then you're just going to draw a trunk for your tree around your name. Your name goes on the trunk. And then everybody else is in the branches. And so I just drew my branches through my names. And then I added some leaves to make it look like a tree. And then I put a title on here so that I can hang it. I'm going to hang it on my board over here in my office. And it says, "My ancestors, be the best that you can be every day." And when I remember these people, they make me want to be the best. So it's a good visual reminder, as well as a little note to remind myself to be the best I can be. Now, your extra decorating supplies, if you want to use them, can be used to decorate your paper. So if you have stickers that you want to use to decorate your tree, or maybe you have some different markers that you want to use to make it more colorful, maybe you want to draw some flowers or some birds, you can do this the same way we do everything, exactly the way you want it, okay? It's your ancestor tree, so it looks exactly the way that you want it to look. I can't wait for you to do this activity. And I think you could also encourage your siblings to do it. You could encourage your favorite grown-ups, your mom, your grandpa, anybody. It's a really good reminder of who's important to us and who we look up to, and the people who have done special things for us in our lives. Let's close in prayer. Transforming God, you are with us as we change and grow into our very best selves. You connect us to those who came before us and continue to uplift us today. Help us be the people that you call us to be. Amen. All right, that is our activity for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Remember, we do have church on Saturday night at 6 p.m. here in the Life Center, and also Sunday morning at 9:30 in the Life Center. No pre-registration required, so you can just show up if you'd like to worship with us in person. And if not, our service is always online on Sunday morning. It's posted around 8:15 on our YouTube channel. We send out an e-blast with the link, and it's also posted on Facebook. So we hope you can join us in whatever way feels best for you. Take care and enjoy the warm sunshine. I'll see you soon.